both video and mostly video?
Yeah, that's got jerseys that are needed. There we go. Don't beat out. It's good. It's not random. It's good.
All right, Grady plays that one back behind. Skates it around the middle. Drops it down. Centering pass to Travis. Just off the mark. Brady plays it down in the corner. Picked up by Hopkins. Nope, that one's sent all the way out. And that's an icing. All right, so we've got a district game tonight. Hopkins versus Minneapolis. We're here at Parade. All right, face-off. Won by Owen, was sent back to Grant, pushed back behind the net. Owen plays it down in the corner. Hopkins comes out with it, dumps one in. Martin's first to it, pushes it up the boards. All right, picked up by Grant, pushed into the neutral zone. Oh, gets it all the way up to Casper. Casper makes a nice move on the shot. Ooh, and then sent high by Owen, I believe, but couple nice opportunities out in front. It's Nico keeping it in. Sends one wide. Owen down back behind the net. Trying to come up with it. Pushes it out to Beckett. Ooh, Beckett gets totally stripped. And Beckett just gets a stick on it. Wow, he had to make up for that one. All right, now Beckett's going to go the other way with it. Sends it off the boards. All right, that one comes back to Dietz. Pushes it over to Grant. Ooh, Grant tries to get it out. Goes centered. Gets pushed up to Patrick. Patrick sends one in. Ooh, centering, nice centering pass to Cam. Goalie got over on it. Grant flicks one in. Downey sends it over to Patrick, who flips it behind the net. Over to Martin. Martin plays it back down low. Cam playing back behind. Patrick comes up. Martin taps it over to Patrick, who gets a shot on. Oh, nice job by Travis there to sneak up behind. It's going to be the first one down to it down below, too. Travis gets it over to Dietz. Oop, Dietz doesn't get a full stick on it, but ooh, nice centering pass from Brady. Travis again, centering pass, pops out though. Martin taps it back in. Ooh, that shot goes just wide from Brady. and Hopkins brings it back into neutral ice, bringing it down. Dites in the far corner fighting for it. Pops out. Hopkins still has control. Gets it back to their defense. Picked off by Brady. Brady tried to make a move. All right, that's Beckett over to Dites, and that's an offsides. All right, Owen taking face off. Ends up going back to Dites. Dites flips it ahead. Nico's going to race after it. Back behind was Casper. And Hopkins grabs it coming the other way. That one's sent around. Picked up by Grant. Oh, well, that one's going to be on net, and he's just going to cover. All right, that one sent on net by Grant. Covered up again by the goalie. And that's Patrick taking face. Patrick sends that one back again to Grant, who sends one on. The bouncing puck out in front comes the other way. Patrick flips that around to Downey. Grabbed again by Hopkins. All right, Patrick gets that one up. Tries to, ends up getting it up to Martin. So we got a 2-on-1, Martin and Cam. Cam fires a shot on. Goalie got in front of that though. Hopkins was coming the other way. Beckett dove for it. All right, Patrick sends that one up the boards for Beckett. Beckett gets a shot on, but ran out of room. All right, Beckett playing down in the corner. Hopkins pushes it out into their own zone. Not going to be enough for an ice. Travis grabs it, goes the other way. And Beckett taps it into the zone. Travis getting physical down there. Brady trying to go after the puck as well. Beckett holds the blue line. And this time Hopkins gets it out. Dites is back for it. Dites up to Beckett, back to Dites. Over to Brady. Brady skates it ahead. Pushes it up to Grady. Grady looking for the centering pass. And fires one on the shot on the side of the goal. Well, side of the goalie. That's another shot on goal. Already here in the first 5.5 minutes. Shots on goal are 10-1 in favor of Minneapolis. Owen taking face-off. Owen pushes it back to Grant. Grant with a nice pass. Over to Casper on the one-timer. Doesn't go. Second shot on goal there out in front off the rebound. Doesn't go either. Hopkins now coming the other way. Grant playing the puck. Casper had the tail. All right, Nico picks that up far side, comes back into the neutral zone. Nico and Owen are there with Casper. And comes back out to Martin, taps it ahead. Owen's going to get a shot. Nope, got bottled up in the middle. All right, this one coming back the other way. They've got numbers. Ooh. Bouncing puck. Almost looked like it went over Theo's head, but stayed out in front of him and got cleared by Downey. So there was a couple opportunities for Hopkins. We've got 7:39 left to go in the first period. Patrick takes face off, gets popped out to Downer. Alright, that one played up to Downey, gets it up to Patrick. Patrick skates it across. Oh, alright, tries to get it back to Beckett, bouncing puck. And Hopkins is coming back the other way, loses it. Oh, big hit by Patrick. I'm surprised they didn't call a penalty on that. He definitely extended his arms, but wow, that's a goal by Hopkins. So this game had been lopsided the whole way for Minneapolis, but Hopkins goes down and chips one in. All right, that was Grady on face-off. Grant playing it on the far side. Grant making a move, tries to go backhand, got tied up. Martin is playing the puck in the neutral zone, comes back to Brady. All right, Martin flips that one ahead to Grady. Grady with some speed, and Grady makes that one to make it 1-1. So Minneapolis answers right back. So nice outlet pass there up to Grady, and Grady uses wheels, finishes that one off. 1-1 here with 6:15 to go in the first. Ooh, nice pass there from Casper to get it ahead. Picked up by Nico. Nico tries to center, goes right through him. Here comes Hopkins trying to come up, gets it over to Beckett, who skates it in, gets it back to Owen. Owen flings one in. Casper tried to deflect it. That's going to be a high stick. Face off there by Patrick, grabbed by Hopkins. Ooh, shot on goal out in front. All right, Beckett tried to make a move. Hopkins, nice job grabbing it back. All right, Cam. And Dietz flips it up to Beckett. Beckett takes it ahead. And tries to go through two guys. Didn't work. All right, another shot on goal, covered up. Travis picks that one up and played down below. And Travis grabs it again. Goal, sniped. Sent that puck through traffic and caught the right side of the net. All right, so 2 quick goals by Minneapolis gets us up 2-1. Shots on goal currently are 14-5. Martin sends that one up into neutral ice. All right, Martin plays that one ahead up to Travis. Travis has a little bit of room. Oh man, real nice look by Travis over to Grady, but just couldn't quite sneak it in. All right, that one picked up by Casper, swing and a miss. Coming back the other way. Owen picking that one up, getting it up to Casper. Drop back behind again. Dietz is there. Dietz tries to push it out. Hopkins gets a shot. So Hopkins gets a shot from the point, and it sneaks in between Theo's stick and his body there. So that makes it 2-2. So Minneapolis will look to try to get another one of those back now. After a couple goals that were kind of odd. So, but. All right, Beckett tries to send one in, picked up by Hopkins. And Dietz does a nice job playing the puck on that one. Whoa. All right, center on the backside. Uh-oh, picked up by Hopkins and getting it. All right. Beckett plays that one up the boards. Still held in down there. Hopkins sends it to the other side. All right, Minneapolis finally gets a stick on it. Patrick sends it down for the ice. No ice. All right, Grant, good job poking that one out in the neutral zone. Brady tries to send that one up to Travis. Just off the mark. Oh, Brady out in front. And I think that was a goal. Oh, man, they called it off. From here, it looked like it might have crossed, but we're a long ways away. So back to Martin. Martin shoots one, goes wide. All right, Brady playing that one. Goes back behind. Gets it up to Martin. Martin, tries to get a quick pass up to Brady. Ends up popping out to Travis. Travis goes across. shoots one wide. That's Grady and Brady down there fighting for it with a popping out to Martin. I think that was another shot on goal. Hopkins gets a shot on goal. Martin skates it up and gets it up to Owen. Owen skates it across, drops one in. All right, there's Nico playing low. Oh, Nico tries to get it back to Dietz, and it goes the other way. Theo comes out of the net, gets it up to Martin. Pops back to Dietz. Dietz plays it up along the boards. Casper fighting for it back behind. Hopkins comes up with it. Nico keeps it in. Owen snags that one. Oh, tries to get a centering pass over to Nico. All right, Owen's still fighting for it. All right, Hopkins taps one out. And 5 seconds left to go in the period. All right, start of second period. Picked up by Grant, sent in deep. Patrick down low. Patrick still fighting for it. Cam picks it up. Cam dumps it back behind. Patrick there again. Hopkins trying to come the other way. Grant does a nice job holding the zone twice there, but then it finally pops out. Picked up by Grant. Grant passes ahead to Cam. Cam back to Grant. I'm wondering how jumpy the camera work is on here, because I'm missing like every other play. Ooh, there's a big hit down there. I didn't see what happened. right, so Hopkins going on a penalty or a power play. All right, Hopkins controlling it. Tries to dump one into the middle, tapped away there by Dietz. Hopkins still controlling it, sends one high on field. Wow, that one just trickled right of the goal. All right, that one goes off of the shin pad of Travis, which then gives him a little bit of room. Ooh, fires one at the body of the goalie. There's a rebound there, but nobody to grab it. All right, Grant plays that one at the blue line. They just get it out, which will be an ice. So that one pops all the way out. Downey chasing after it. Got 45 seconds left in the penalty kill. All right, Hopkins coming with some speed. That one gets sent out in front. 30 seconds left on the power play for Hopkins. They get one out to the middle. Wow, another one right out in front. That shot before that took Cam's stick out of his hand. Alright, so there's a penalty on Hopkins. Not sure what the call was, but it'll be 4-on-4 for the next 16 seconds, and then Minneapolis will go on the power play. And that faceoff gets right out in front of the goalie. Over to Travis. Travis down to Nico, who got it centered. All right, held in there by Beckett, popped out. Minneapolis is now full strength, so it's 5-on-4 Minneapolis. All right, not sure if that slid through 5-hole or where that one went, but that's the go-ahead goal for Minneapolis now, made by Beckett. So Minneapolis up now 3-2 with 11:25 left to go in the second period. Casper making a nice move, gets a shot on. That one went over the net even, so good hard shot. All right, Beckett picks that one up. Ooh, sends one right at Owen. All right, Casper pops that one out. Beckett holds his own, gets a shot on. Casper fighting for it. Owen, the other guy down there. Owen comes up with it, tries to center, hits a skate. That one comes all the way out. It's not going to be an icing, but Comes out to him, so Martin gets it. Ooh, Martin falls. Oh, and shot on goal there from Hopkins right out in front. Saved by Theo. All right, played down low by Grant. Gets it up into the neutral zone, sent back in by Hopkins. Martin plays it back behind over to Grant. Back over to Martin. Ends up getting to Cam instead. Back behind the net again. There's Grant. Up to Downey. Theo taps that one away. Wow, another one went in on another one shot from the point, skipped in.
Gotta hit the net though.
Oh, Travis with a monster hit there. That was the biggest hit I think I've seen all year. It was totally legal too. And that one apparently went bar down and out. I don't know. But that was a great Travis pass to Beckett that didn't turn into a goal. So still 3-3 with about 8 minutes to go. Here's Nico skating it out. Nico sends it back behind. Owen picks it up near side. He gets it down to Casper. Casper getting physical down in the corner. Oh, they called them both on it, I guess. So I think Casper was in a little bit of a shoving match with a guy, and they called both of them on it. That one pops out. Beckett plays it back behind up to Downey. Beckett flings it out. That's Patrick chasing it down. Patrick trying to get it down to Cam. Pops back out to Patrick. Down again. And Hopkins comes up with it. Beckett flips it over to Dietz. Cam plays that one in. Alright, I might try resetting my Wi-Fi after this period. It just, oh, there's Grady. Back to Travis. There's another Grady and Travis connection. Makes it 4-3 Minneapolis. That one, Grady pushes up back behind, races after it. All right, Travis picks it up again, shoots it on, maybe off the goalie's stick. Grady fights for that one back behind. Martin sends it into the middle. Travis grabs it. Nope. Whiffs on that one. Oh man, and another whiff. We've had a case of the whiffs tonight. It's been about 6 of our guys who've done that. That was Martin over to Grant. Grant gets it up to Nico. Nico gets bottled up in the middle, comes back out to the neutral zone. Oh, another big hit. That brought in by Owen and shot on the body and covered. So about 5 minutes to go here in the second. Minneapolis up 4-3. Owen sends one to the middle. Oh, all right, no call on that one. I didn't know if Beckett took the kid down, but all right, nice shot by Casper on goal. Alright, I think I'm just gonna restart my phone here, try to redo a game. I don't feel like I'm catching anything here. right. I don't know if we're back or not. That was Grady out in front. I believe that'll be another Grady to Travis. I believe that's a hat trick for Travis. They might all be from Grady. I'm not sure. Wow, I don't know who just got the goal on that. Well, it looks like Becca got the goal on that. I didn't even see it. I think he shot it off the back glass and it went off the back of the goalie. All right, so that does make it 6-3. With about 2 minutes left to go here in the second period. And another shot on goal. So that puts our shots on goal at 31-14 right now. With 2 minutes left to go still here in the second. From my end, I don't think I'm getting anything. I'm hooked up to Wi-Fi. It looks horrible.
Are you on? Which Wi-Fi are you on?
Port Ford. But I mean, it's bouncing on my end, so I can imagine that this looks like crap. All right, Beckett plays that one up on the far side. Picked up by Hopkins, going the other way. Shot off the body at Theo, saved. And Beckett tries to flip one out, doesn't make it. And shot on the body of Theo again. Grabbed by Grady, played up to Travis and taken away. All right, picked up by Brady. Brady centers to. Oh man. That was not a loose puck here. That was still a loose puck. Only gave him one shot on goal. I believe that was 2 or 3. All right, Owen goes down on the face-off. A nice hard shot from Martin, save.
They were talking after the second.
Casper tries to shoot one stick on. Oh, 2 more shots on goal. Ooh, Casper plays one between the legs with somebody, then gets knocked down. Grant fires another shot on. Martin fires one. And there's going to be a whistle. I believe there's a penalty.
Yeah, it's still choppy.
Yeah, I figured I
Does it have the option to record locally and then like upload later?
don't know. That's why I haven't. I feel like I have to switch, but I don't know what to switch to.
No, I know, but we did for a few games, right?
We did for like one game. All right, I'm going to switch to a different app.